Walker, do you have much to talk about?
A little bit.
Okay. Are you struggling to come up with stuff, or?
It's definitely a slow season, but I got stuff.
It's definitely the slow season.
You're right, it is.
Well, and it's also second semester for seniors. Right?
Ready to get out here.
But
Erica
after
was
spring
literally
break,
at our house.
it's,
She was at our house last night, and I didn't even think about reminding her. But she's helping Brooke apply for some different scholarships. So, how's that gone for you, Walker?
She's at rehearsal, and I think she and Miss Blaine both forgot as they
Okay,
got into rehearsal.
that's fine.
So I apologize.
No,
that's what I was gonna say, is she at rehearsal? Because I know it's like crunch time.
Yep.
Yeah. Sure is a nice looking poster up there. Wow. Who framed that? And that's remarkable.
Isn't it that? I felt the talent of my decorations.
So I took your lead on your hibiscus, and I've been pruning mine this winter, and they're blooming like crazy right now. They're in really sunny windows, and they're in the laundry room, and in the winter we have our dryer vent inside to this water thing, so it gets really steamy and warm in there. And it's blooming like crazy, but we have a tortoise. Lily has a tortoise. You know what they like to eat? Hibiscus flowers. So every time there's a beautiful flower, she goes and feeds it to the dang turtle.
It's going really well, actually. It's quiet. So.
I might have to use that trick. AC's got a chameleon that,
No, we had a chameleon for a few years. You get sick of buying crickets. But you need to get, there's a worm, a big green worm that they sell now for chameleons. And they're like the size of.
yeah, like a super worm.
No, they're green and they hang upside down. I'm trying to remember what they're called. Hornworms.
He's super picky. I don't think we've ever tried corn.
Well, for 4 of them, it's $16.
Yeah.
They're $4.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Well, that's, we had to switch up his humidity because he was getting kind of. So I turned the dryer vent back into the laundry room, put him in the laundry room, and get it nice and hot and steamy in there.
Whoops, somehow it ended up in the
So it's like, AC, how long does this thing live? Because you
Ours
got,
ended up dying. But it was kind of nice because he became kind of aggressive about age 3, like biting. And he was always friendly and he'd crawl all over you and then,
oh good, we're on age 2.
yeah.
Okay.
I think the Joel's came in by then. And they did.
That's why I was like, when you leave college, you got 4 more years of high school. I'm not sure how long I want to take care of this thing.
All right, you guys ready? All right, let's go. What? All right, let's go. Call the meeting to order. Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. All right, we've always done mission. We're going to start doing mission, vision, and values, all 3 of them. You'll see we have a beautiful poster over there now. Thank you, Wanda, for framing that. And I think they're in all of our schools now. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, our mission, empowering learners, enriching lives. Our vision, creating meaningful opportunities to develop skills, expand knowledge, strengthen character, and empower tomorrow's leaders today. Our values, integrity, excellence, relationships, perseverance, and collaboration. Ms. Stolica, roll call, please.
Mr. Davidson?
Here.
Mr. Crum?
Here.
Mr. Adsit?
Here.
Ms. Beitman? Here. And I'm here.
Hey, what do we have?
A quorum.
All right, we've got all five. All right, can I get a motion to approve the agenda as presented, please? I'll make that motion. Thank you.
I'll second.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, we've got an approved agenda. All right, we've got a first timer tonight, guys. We've had some of those lately for our presentation. Tonight we have Tongue River Middle School Principal, Mr. Russ Wild. Thank you, Russ. Mr. Wild.
I don't have a choir for you, I apologize, but I do have my wonderful student council president, Ms. Savannah Amick, who's going to be joining me for this, because I can sit up here and talk about the great things that are happening at our school all day long, but I think you maybe want to hear a student perspective a little bit. So, welcome to Tongue River Middle School, home of mutual respect, mutual responsibility, and a lot of this presentation you'll see, I want to give a huge shout out right off the bat to our new building and grounds coordinator, Dan Walters. Built us a new sign, has just jumped in everywhere and made some huge improvements around the school, so want to give him a huge shout out before we begin. So, we also call ourselves the TR Bunch. This is a calendar of the TRMS staff, which was a complete surprise to me. And I wanted to share this because later on we're going to talk about some initiatives that we have, one of them being the vocabulary. I was asked to come in and take a picture by my reading interventionist, and she told me to look exasperated because her 6-year-olds were learning about the word exasperated. So I made this face, and I'm so proud. I was like, yes, this is awesome. I bragged to Mitch Kraft about it. I was so excited. And then I get this calendar as a Christmas gift and realize it has nothing to do with vocabulary. But we do have a lot of fun at Tongue River Middle School, and this just kind of shows where we're at with that too. So, and in true middle school fashion, if you come in the morning, you will get greeted by a sarcastic middle school smile. They love doing it, but they'll never admit it. So this is our greeting crew that you can see outside just about every morning. So with our new mission, vision, and values, we wanted to really focus in on how at Tongue River Middle School we are working to achieve some of those things with empowering learners and enriching lives, with a strong focus in our relationships and our collaboration. So one of the things that we have implemented this year is our missing assignment challenge celebrations. Each week we run a report of how many assignments are missing throughout the school, and randomly we'll throw out a challenge that if we can get all of our missing assignments done by a certain point, we'll do something special as a school. This one was from homecoming, and I can let Savannah talk a little bit about it because this one was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so we had like dress up days and everything, and we all went outside and we had a bunch of just games set up, and I think it was really fun having the staff come out and just have a school-wide recess. I think it's just a great staff-student bonding experience.
And they may have talked us into staying out for 10 extra minutes. It was a ton of fun. Last week we celebrated Doldrums Week, something I stole from Mr. Furman in my elementary days, to try and just kind of help take on that midwinter blues of, you know, you're kind of in that lull between January and spring break. And so we wanted to bring some tropical vibes into Tongue River Middle School. I had fun.
Yeah, this was really fun, just making the week go by faster, looking forward to the next day. I think the highlight of the week was definitely the rock, paper, scissors challenge, but Mr. Alley ended up winning it all and winning a scooter.
Yeah, so our rock, paper, scissors challenge, at the beginning of the day, every single student and staff member got a beaded necklace, and the rules were you could only challenge during passing period, lunch, and recess. And if you won in rock, paper, scissors, you got the other person's beads. And at the end of the day, we had the final 20 or 30 do a showdown in the gym under our new spotlight. And Mr. Alley came to win. They were also having like a little side costume contest. This is Mr. Alley in the eagle costume on Spirit Day. And then we have Mr. Schroeder in the ghost costume for Spirit Day as well. So just an absolutely goofy week. We did Hawaiian Day on the day that 8th graders were taking a NAEP assessment, just to try and bring some of that spirit in. And you know, when you get a 50-degree day in February, it makes it kind of fun to do a little barbecuing outside. So we honored Mr. Schroeder with a day dedicated to dress up like Mr. Schroeder. He has a very unique style, always looks like he's ready to go fishing.
A lot of plaid?
I've never seen so much plaid in school before.
And then, as a part of one of our reading challenges, the winning grade, we'll talk about the read bowl, but the winning grade earned a lunchtime tailgate party. And so we took the entire 6th grade, as they beat the 8th graders, we took the entire 6th grade out for a lunch tailgate and played games, had music, and just had a ton of fun with that.
So 7th graders do a future city competition. So you pick any city you want and then build it in the future. And this year's theme was farm to table. So however they get food to the table, that's how they chose. This team, they got top 3 in our school, and they went to Denver and presented in front of the judges. They didn't get top 4, but they got the most academic-based team. So that was really fun. The 8th graders went to Teton a couple weeks ago, and that was such a good class bonding trip. We went cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, we went to the Elk Refuge, Art Museum. It was just so fun, and I think it brought our class together a lot more. Science fair, it's 8th graders and a couple 7th graders did that. So you pick a topic, do a bunch of research, you go to the college in Sheridan and present in front of judges, top 3, and then March 1st and 2nd, we will go to UW and present there, and winner of that goes to nationals.
Yeah, and one of the other things we're really proud of at Turner Middle School is our good sport of the game. This is a initiative sponsored by Caldwell Banker and Cassiman and Brandel Realty. We want to promote good sportsmanship, so at every single sporting event or activity or whatever we're hosting, we're awarding a good sport of the game t-shirt to one player from each team who just exhibits that they compete hard, but they show good sportsmanship in the process of doing that. And that's been a lot of fun. I've had a lot of athletes and coaches come and talk to me about how thankful they are for that. I did go to a wrestling tournament and see a kid wearing one of these shirts, which was kind of cool. So just a lot of really positive things that are happening, and a lot of things we're celebrating at Temple Middle School so far this year without even diving into the classroom yet. We like to have a lot of fun, and the kids have embraced. I always tell people they have to embrace my weirdness. I think the kids have embraced my weirdness pretty well so far. So, lastly, before we jump into some of the initiatives, we got to celebrate our state champions. Our robotics team went down to Casper to compete in the state robotics tournament. They didn't win overall, but they were the state champions in the Innovation Award. And I just love their team name. Their team name is the Pangolins of the Lost Society. And they had to designed a pangolin who would go underwater and collect samples and determine something, I don't remember what it was. But they were the state champions in innovation, and they missed out on top 3 at the state, which would have qualified them for the national competition. They got 4th at state. So it was close, and they were very proud of it. And we have a cool Lego trophy now to display. So, jumping into some of our initiatives going into the school year this year, based off of our strategic plan, we really want to improve our Tier 1 instruction and our PLC processes. And so a lot of that was just trying to clean up some of what we were doing, as well as initiating some new tasks within the teams. So one of those was just making sure we have a clear agenda set, making sure that we have clear roles established within the learning community, and understanding that this isn't just a sitting down at one-time meeting. This is working constantly together to figure out what's best for kids. So we've got some of that process cleaned up now, and it's running very, very smoothly. We began a book study to help with another initiative, which is increasing vocabulary instruction across all levels and all subjects. And then one of the things we're working on right now too is we're generating these QR codes to exhibit the great teaching that's happening within our own building. I truly believe some of the best professional development we can offer is within our own buildings, and the amazing work that the staff are doing. So we've got, this is one about Ms. Medish and just how she goes about her approach to getting a formative check done, collecting data, giving immediate feedback, and having students correct work with other peers within the same class. And you've done it many times, and it's pretty cool to see. So that's one of our big initiatives going into this year. The next one is that kind of interdisciplinary instruction. These are our skeletons. They are helping with our spelling programs. We've got relay races in gym that tie in math and vocabulary. You want to hit on some of that?
Yeah, so we have all games tournaments going on right now, and every Thursday we have a math or vocab relay. And I think it really pushes our boundaries of what we know. And then Mr. Alley tells us how many we get wrong and then goes over the answers, which is very awakening.
Little humbling. My favorite comment I got was, "This is an ELA class." We know. That's why we're doing it. It's just been a lot of fun, and Mr. Alley and Ms. Canada and Mr. Schroeder have been huge in taking on that challenge of tying in some of the other core subject vocabulary into their own units, which has been fun to see, whether it's gym or art or music. And so that's been a lot of fun as well. One of our big needs is we want to continue promoting lifelong literacy skills. So we talked about the Reed Bowl award winners earlier, the 6 years. The Reed Bowl was an international competition. Students received points, like they scored a touchdown for a certain amount of reading minutes or doing tasks that were on this bingo card. And so it brought out some lively competition. There were some not happy 8th graders that they lost, but it was fun. We also have, promoting that teachers are still reading too. The teachers did get in on the Reed Bowl action, and we may or may not have topped the 8th graders, but it was close. It was a close race. And then, again, we just gotta appreciate the weather we have. We have one of our teachers who is working with a student, and they decided they need a little break outside, so they went and they walked around the school while reading a book during recess, and that was pretty cool to see. Anything on the Reed Bowl?
I think I usually am not a big reader, and I read way more than I probably have ever read before. And I think it really just pushed grades into competing and reading more. So it was good.
It was a lot of fun. Another new initiative we brought in this year was providing explicit instruction in some executive function skills. Things like organization, providing kids with skills to color code to better help themselves keep track of where or what they're needing to bring to which class. Right here we've got a debate. It was a very highly contested debate in science class. But they spent an entire class period before that talking about how to respectfully disagree with people, how to communicate with people when you don't agree with them, and how to have that good interaction. And then over here we've got a Spanish club that is meeting, just learning about different cultures and how to interact and work with people through different barriers. So there's some really great things happening in that realm as well.
So this is pep band in our student section. It was really fun during our Bighorn game. We had the biggest student section ever, and I think the next day none of us had voices left. But
they still showed up for Grable.
Yeah, we still showed up for Grable. But I think it's really good. Our pep band, it gets better and better. We have high schoolers coming, and it's just really good having our spirit. Our B team took first in district, so that was really good.
Yeah, we really just want to kind of continue to increase that school spirit and having a little bit of pride being a TR. And so seeing kids that are super excited about coming to play pep band for a basketball game or pack the student section, it was really cool against Bighorn last week. We were able to do a community tailgate before it, had a bunch of people come and just play the games and have fun. And as we were getting ready to start the game, I looked up and Mr. Olson from Bighorn had a trumpet in his hand and was getting ready to play with the pep band. I was like, how cool is that? Like that was a really cool experience. And so we're just trying to continue to promote that and have a little bit of pride and school spirit. And every Thursday is Eagle Pride Day, and we really are pushing kids to celebrate that and have a little pride in that. And it's showing. I mean, we probably had 50 kids in the student section against Bighorn. That was pretty cool. So, and with that, we've got a lot of amazing things going at Tunover Middle School, and very proud of the work that's being done. Honored to be able to have joined this team. And with that, I'll stand for any questions.
Mr. Chairman? Yeah. I'd just like to say thank you for your student leadership and for being willing to come and spend some time with us tonight and share your perspective. I appreciate that. I'd also like to thank Mr. Wild for your leadership. I did share this with Mr. Wild that it takes a lot of extra energy to do the things that you're doing and commit to that, putting in the extra time and effort to make it a special experience for the students and the staff. And usually that pays back tenfold. And so I just want you to know that I appreciate everything you've done. You're doing a great job.
Yeah. Nice job. Savannah, nice job. All right. Visitor comments. Any? None? Okay. All right, on to reports. We have the student representative report. Normally we start with the Tongue River when we're on the Tongue River side. But Erica Stutzman is at rehearsals for a musical. The musical, yes. Yeah, I got the email for that last night. The tickets are on sale. So we will go straight to Walker Mitchell and find out what's going on over at Bighorn. Walker.
Well, like I said, it's the slow season for sure over there. We have the court warming February 2nd to the 7th. That was about the last fun thing we had. So we're really getting into the council duties now, I tell you what.
Are you in the doldrums?
A little bit, yeah, senior blues maybe, but. So currently, our council is working on the Honor Council book, which if you guys don't know, it's basically a book that compiles our achievements and the things we've done over the course of the year. And there's a set of requirements to meet the Honor Council status. Bighorn has gotten it, I think we've gotten it every single year since when, know what I mean? So we're working on that right now, getting that compiled.
Because you're actually doing it.
Yeah, and going through that, I saw that the Constitution was not updated since 2018.
Oh.
So that gave me a good incentive to rework the Constitution, start drafting up. So I've been doing the Constitution, revising that. I've been working on the election procedures. We have some issues at Bighorn. It tends to be popularity contest sometimes, which isn't always the best, so we're reworking that. That's about it. Something kind of exciting though. Mrs. Rulog and I have been working out a way for people to letter in student council. So there's a point-based system. They get the certain amount of points, and then they can actually letter for their senior year.
I like that idea.
Put down their letter.
Because it's an activity.
Which is kind of cool, yeah, because I didn't know that wasn't a thing, and we were like, well, let's do it, because people put time into this, you know what I mean?
Right.
Kind of exciting. This upcoming Monday, we're going to Sheridan High School for our spring summit, which is just like, the conference where we get together, all the councils from that part of Wyoming get together and talk things out, share strategies for student engagement, activities, stuff like that. That's about it for the council, but for Bighorn, juniors took their fall practice ACT this month. So that's their last practice ACT before they take the real thing in April. So they had some really high scores on that, so that's really exciting stuff. Sports, basketball and girls basketball, they have one last game against Wright before they go to regionals. Wrestling goes to regionals. Indoor track is going to their sim plot tomorrow night, which is a big, long event. It's really fun. There's a lot of talented individuals. And a little shout out, this past weekend, we had a record broken in indoor track. So Lila Marty ran a 5:28 mile, and that's a school record right there.
Wow.
I think she beat it by, I think it was like 23 seconds or something like that. That's substantial for beating the school mile. So,
Especially practicing in the hallways.
Yeah. Kurt and Mr. Mercure got him up there. They're running back and forth, I tell you what, every night. But yeah, Bighorn, I mean, not a lot going on this time of year, but just going through it, know what I mean?
Yep. Well, yeah, it sounds like you might have some school board in your future, though. I'd like to work on Constitution, trying to get engagement from other people. I like that. Nice job, Walker. Yeah. Do you have any better luck getting engagement from the students than adults do?
I don't know about that. We just do a lot more fun stuff,
Okay.
like last Olympics. I mean,
Okay.
students run down to the gym for that stuff.
Okay.
So I mean, probably.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Mitchell. Well done. All right, moving on to, you're released.
Okay, thank you. Have a good rest of the meeting and have a fantastic night, all of you.
Thank you. WSCA report. All right, we have our administrators' reports via email. Thank you for all of those. Well done. Where's my Mr. Spencer?
He is at, he serves on the retirement board.
Okay.
Wyoming Retirement Board, so he had to take
All right.
off today.
Okay. So I got our business manager's report. Superintendent's report. Anything to add, Dr. Jones?
Mr. Chairman, nothing other than just to remind everybody that we're keeping a close eye on what's happening in the budget session, and I've kept you in the loop on kind of the main piece of legislation I think that we're most interested in, and that's the school finance bill. There's a lot happening, and there's a long ways to go, so we will just kind of monitor it and watch the work that's happening. But I've said this before, that there's good people on all sides of the arguments, and I think they want what's best for Wyoming and Wyoming students and staff, so we're going to keep our fingers crossed that things end up in a positive way for us here in the next few weeks.
Great. Thank you. Any questions, Dr. Jones? All right. All right. The consent agenda. Can I get a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented, please?
I'll make that motion.
Second. Thank you. Any questions, comments? All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? All right. That's the consent agenda. All right, we have policies up for second reading. We have IKA, which is Grading Systems Revised. IKA-B, Student Progress Reports to Parents. IKB, which is Homework. IKC, Graduating Students Honors Selection. IKE, Retention of Students. IKF, Graduation Requirements. IKFA, Early Graduation, and IKFB, Graduation Exercises. Could I get a motion to approve these policies on second reading as presented, please?
I'd make that motion.
Thank you, Mr. Davidson. Thank you, Ms. Whitman. Questions, comments?
I think there's some issues that we need to look at next time on those.
Okay. All right. All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
And opposed? All right. 5-0. All right, moving on to new business. We have policies on first reading. We have JHE, which is meal change unpaid charges. JHCF, National School Lunch Program Student Health and Wellness Plan. GCE, Substitute Professional Staff Employment. GCE-E1, Temporary Staff Salary Schedules. IL, Testing Programs. IM, Evaluation of Instructional Program. IND, School Ceremonies and Observances. INI, Student Exemptions from Required Instruction. And INI-E1, Request for Exemption from Required Instruction. Can I get a motion to approve these policies on first reading, please?
So moved.
Thank you.
I'll
Mr.
second.
Edsett. Thank you. Questions? Comments? All right, these are the ones we went over at our last work session. No questions or comments? All those in favor on first
Aye.
reading?
Aye.
And opposed? All right, thank you. All right, next on the docket is the facilities plan, which we received a hard copy. Did we get a hard copy in here? No, okay. Email, all right.
No
Dr.
change.
Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Chairman, the facilities plan, Mr. Smith emailed to Wanda this morning, and then she's forwarded it on to you guys. There's no change in the facilities plan. It's the same exact plan that was approved by you guys last year. And so, it's just for your reference, no action is necessary. It's approved as is, and nothing's changed.
Okay. So, since you guys just received this today, I would make a motion to table this till the next meeting.
I would second.
Can I get a motion for, I
Or
guess
I
I
would-
made the motion.
Make the motion if you can.
I don't think I can. You can.
I would make the motion to table that until the next meeting.
Thank you.
Second.
All right. That was smooth, wasn't it? Any questions? All right, all those in favor of tabling?
Aye.
Aye.
And opposed? All right, it's been tabled. Somehow I made it through that. Is there any correspondence?
No.
Okay. Board members' reports, requests, concerns. Mr. Davidson.
I don't have anything too exciting to report, so.
Okay. Any good radio spots lately?
No, I'll wait until it snows and I'll start hitting you up again.
Mrs. Stolly.
No, I don't have anything to report.
Ms. Spyman?
Tongue River Child's Place, I was unable to attend the meeting, but it was on February 11th at 5, and currently they're fully staffed. They do have a large waiting list, but right now they're looking into solutions to figure out how to provide childcare in the valley.
That seems like it's always an ongoing issue, doesn't it? Yeah. All right, thank you. Mr. Adsett, anything to report?
Not yet.
Okay. All right, Dr. Jones and I attended the Bochis meeting a couple weeks ago?
Couple Thursdays
Thursdays ago. And this time it's a quarterly meeting. We meet every 3 months. It was at Sheridan College. We met there. It was a fairly quick meeting. We did, it's a meeting that's based on looking at the finances of the program. So finances were thrown out. Checks have been written. There's very little balance because it comes in, goes out. And then we also were made aware of the possible bill on Bochis funding. And other than that, that was about the meeting. And then there'll be a joint powers meeting this Thursday. And so I'll report on that next meeting. All right, anything else? All right. Do we have executive session?
We don't.
Okay. All right. That's written differently, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. Looks like we're, all right, then we are adjourned. Thank you. Thank you for attending.